Xander Holt here. Welcome to the Rock Hard for Life kitchen. Today, I'm going to show you how to make the V9 Erection Engine Smoothie. It's called V9 because unlike V8, it's got 9 erection boosting ingredients. Some of the most ingredients of any of the smoothies I make, so it's super powerful. But before I actually show you how to make it, and oh, by the way, this is in my book, 7 Super Sex Smoothies for Ridiculously Rock Hard Erections. So you can actually reference it in the book as well. But before I actually make it, I just want to make it clear that, these smoothies and nutrition in general is just one aspect of the erection ecosystem. And I make that point all the time because guys get it in their head that they just do one thing. If I just drink a smoothie, or if I just do compound lifts or whatever it is, whatever they're thinking, then my erections are going to get better. And they just end up getting frustrated because it's an ecosystem. There's many things that work together integratively to give us those great quality erections. Nutrition is an important part of that. It's part of the foundation, but it's just one part of the foundation. So make sure you watch our training on the erection ecosystem, the IPM, Impact Point Matrix Erection Ecosystem, if you're not familiar with it, so that you understand, at least at a bird's eye level, what goes into making great quality erections, so that you don't get into this tunnel vision thing that guys get into where they're just looking at one thing and focusing on one thing and maybe get some progress, but then gets really frustrated because the progress goes away. Okay, it's because you're not addressing the whole ecosystem. You got to get the foundation at least good enough for these things to work as well as you want them to. Okay, that's why guys need ED drugs, is their foundation of their ecosystem, their erection ecosystem, is not good enough. So they need something really powerful to punch through. Get that foundation at least good enough, and you won't need that crap. You can do it all healthily and naturally and holistically, which is what we do here at Rock Hard for Life. All right, so I'm going to show you how to make this, and what we're going to start with, first of all, are pumpkin seeds. So raw pumpkin seeds. Okay, this is a great source of zinc, as well as other nutrients that are important for our testosterone and our erections. So I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of this. Okay, plus the fats that are inside of the seeds help us absorb the nutrients a lot better that are in this smoothie. Now I'm going to put in 2 stalks of asparagus. Asparagus is a male superfood. Not only is it high in vitamin K and E and C and the things that are important for erections, but it's also a great source of quercetin, which is a natural PDE5 inhibitor, which is the same kind of mechanism they use inside of ED drugs, except this is natural and good for you, unlike an ED drug, which actually damages your erection biochemicals over time, making it more difficult to get a natural erection. This does the opposite. Makes it much easier to get natural erections. Okay, now we're going to get the spinach. Now, spinach is one of my favorite greens to put into smoothies because it has a very mild flavor, so it blends in well, and it's high in folates and nitrates, which are just fantastic for our erections, as well as vitamin C and vitamin K and those things. So I'm going to put in 1 cup of just some fresh organic baby spinach. All right, pour that on in. Great erection booster. Now, 1 stalk of celery. Celery is also a male superfood. Okay, not only does it help us with our nitric oxide production and our overall erections, but it's also a great testosterone booster. And it contains an androgen that actually helps us boost our pheromone levels so we smell more manly to the opposite sex. So it makes you more attractive on that level. Okay, now we're going to put in either half a beet or a small beet. Now these are all kind of small, so I'm going to put in just a whole small beet. And beets are one of the best when it comes to, smoothies and erection boosting. So I'm just going to take this, kind of wash it off a little bit because beets get a little dirty. They're grown in the ground. They're a root vegetable, and root vegetables are really important for our overall testosterone level. Well, at least good quality carbohydrates. And root vegetables are some of the best quality carbohydrates. I'm going to cut this up just so it doesn't bounce. When it's round like that, it can bounce in the bottom of your mixer. So just kind of cut it in fours, which is what I did here. Stick it on in. I'm going to wash the beet juice off of me. And beet juice, raw beet juice, has been shown to be as effective as blood pressure medication. So this is a good way to help naturally lower your blood pressure. And it's high in nitrates, which is great for our nitric oxide production, which is really important for erections, opening up those blood vessels to get great erections. Okay, now we're going to put in 1 carrot. Carrot is also a high-quality root vegetable, so a great carbohydrate for our testosterone levels. And also carrots, especially raw carrots like this, are really effective in helping take excess estrogen out of our body, which is great. It helps balance our hormones out so that our testosterone is higher relative to our estrogen. So I'm going to cut this up into little smaller pieces. You don't have to get too anal on this, but it just helps it chop it up a little bit better. And then I'm going to put in tomato. So this is an organic tomato. And tomato is high in vitamin C, and vitamin C is really important to our blood vessel health, so that's really important for our erections. It's also, high in all kinds of other nutrients that are really important for our erections overall, like lycopene, which is very healthy for us, and at least some studies show that it helps boost testosterone levels. So I'm just going to cut this up once again, kind of into quarters, just so it doesn't bounce around in there. Now this is going to make a pretty large smoothie. I make large smoothies in general. I tend to drink the whole thing because it's like a big salad, but you can share it with your partner if you don't want to eat that much of it. Share it with your partner because it will help increase her blood flow as well, which is going to help you both out in the bedroom. Now I'm going to get some white button mushrooms here. I'm going to put 2 of these in. Now white button mushrooms, it's not so much for the flavor because they're pretty mild in flavor, but they're a very powerful aromatase inhibitor. And aromatase, I'm just going to rinse it off, is an enzyme that our body makes, particularly if you have excess body fat on you, that converts free testosterone into estrogen. And we don't want that. We want to block that, especially, like I said, if you have excess weight on you, excess fat. The aromatase inhibitors are really helpful for that, so you help keep your free testosterone. All right, now I'm going to put in 3 fresh basil leaves. All right, this is just fresh basil. And not only is basil super delicious and just smells amazing, oh man, but it's also a powerful nitric oxide booster. And it has Apigenin in it, which is a flavonoid that greatly increases testosterone levels. They gave them to rats, and it put their testosterone through the roof. So really great testosterone booster, really great flavor enhancer. And actually, parsley is similar in that sense. It's a nitric oxide booster and also has Apigenin in it. So it's kind of a double whammy having both, and they're nice, good flavors to add. Plus, this is high in vitamin C, which is really important, once again, for our blood vessel health. So I'm going to put 3 sprigs in, like so. And then I'm going to put in a ½ teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt. You can put in, actually, to be honest with you, I'm going to probably put in a full teaspoon on this. Well, I'm going to put a ½ teaspoon. We'll see how it comes out. Because it not only does it add the flavor, tomatoes in particular benefit from salt, but it increases our nitric oxide production. When you have a good quality sea salt, this is real salt, Redmond's real salt, so it has over 70 different trace minerals in it, unlike table salt, which only has sodium and chloride. So really helpful for us to get those electrolytes, those trace minerals, and get that nitric oxide production up. All right, and then actually I'm going to take this lid off. It's a little premature on the lid. And I'm going to put in some black pepper. You can put in a pinch. I'm going to put in a few sprigs. I like it. I like a little bit heavier on the black pepper because I like the punch. And also, Black pepper is really effective in helping us absorb nutrition from our food. So, it's not what you eat, it's what you absorb. Black pepper really helps with that, as does the fats that are in the seeds, helps us absorb it. All right, and then I'm just going to put in 1.5 cups of filtered water. Now, I got this out of my reverse osmosis system, but however you're filtering it, just try to avoid tap water, get a good filtered water. And we're pretty much done here. Now, one thing I would say with this particular one is it is a little bitter. It's not one of the best tasting ones. If you want to take some of the bitterness out, sweet always helps with bitter. And so I'm going to put about a tablespoon of this honey in here just to, calm the bitterness a little bit. This is completely optional. You don't have to add it. But honey, raw unfiltered honey anyway, has lots of great nutrients in it, including boron, which increases our testosterone levels, increases our nitric oxide levels. Really helpful, really powerful male superfood, and it's delicious, which is awesome. Okay, so we got that all in there. Now we're just going to blend this up. Okay, so I'm going to start off at low speed. There we go. And I'm going to push down with my plunger and gradually increase the speed. And this is why I use the headphones when I'm making smoothies, because smoothies are loud. Oops, I'm going the wrong direction. There we go. So kind of get it going, and then I push it into high speed. And I like to get a really nice, good, thin smoothie. So, I might do this for a minute or so. I don't think I'm going to do it that long for this video. I'm just going to, this is probably good enough, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that. And I'm going to take this out. Yeah, see, I would normally blend this a little bit more, but it's still going to be good. It's just going to be a little thicker. Oops, like this piece of parsley didn't get totally, because I didn't mix it in there long enough. All right, so we're going to have this smoothie minus 1 sprig of parsley. Let's see how it tastes. Yeah, that's actually quite good. Yeah, perfect on the salt, too. I was thinking about putting more salt in, but no. Actually, if anything, I might tone down the salt a little bit. But I tell you, the honey, just that little bit of honey, makes a huge difference in taking the bitterness out. This tastes really good, actually. That's actually the best version of this I've ever made, and we got it on film. So, yeah, make this one, and post below how you like it. And one thing I should mention is anytime you're drinking a smoothie, I highly recommend you swish it around in your mouth, because that converts the nitrates into nitrites, and then you swallow the nitrites, and that's what your body uses to create nitric oxide with. When we chew our food, that's natural. With the smoothie, though, it's easy to just down it, so your probiotics in your mouth don't have an opportunity to convert into nitrates into nitrates. So if you just take it, put it in your mouth, swish it around a bit, and swallow it, then you'll have the same effect. Oh, this is a good one. Let me know how you like it, and I will see you in the next smoothie video. Hey man, I hope you got a ton out of this segment of the Erection Boosting Smoothies video series, where we are diving deep into how you can make your own simple yet powerful rock-solid bedroom performance smoothies. If you would like to get free access to the entire Erection Boosting Smoothie series, make sure you click the link in the description of this video to register for free access to all of the Erection Boosting Smoothie videos in this series, along with some other surprise bonuses. Also, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and turn on your notifications bell so you get all of the future value-packed videos just like this that I will be releasing for you to help you be the best version of yourself and have natural, stage 4, rock-solid performance. I will see you tomorrow in the next Erection Boosting Smoothies video.